Okay. Vacation over. Back to work. We're at the Moogles, so let's do the Moogles. They're all ready for their rank up. That is a dragon. That's a real dragon. Okay, I thought that was you. Tarasun has decided where next to focus her efforts, Kupo. Thanks to the efforts of Way Off, Barless is now well fortified against any ne'er-do-wells who might wish to deface it. Well, that's what I would say if there was aught in it to deface. I believe now is the most opportune time to start the core of our... Ogzen, Tarasun, Archon, Gillenbursty, he has spoken, and he is livid. Oh, dear friend. My friend, calm yourself. What matter do you speak of? Who is this Gillenbursty? He's an ancient dragon, more ancient than most. In passing, he asked after the Mogmenders. He became enraged when I told him of your work here. He demanded I tell you to cease at once. I thought he was only curious, I swear. Please don't be cross with me. Ah, it's a vixen. Hello, Vix. Just when things were going so well. Suppose we can count it as a blessing that he did not drive us away by force. Doubtless he is capable. Perhaps the fact he is not means there is yet hope for reconciliation. Let us parley with Gillenbursty, if for no other reason to make it clear that we bear no ill will towards him. Archon, Mogson, I would ask that you accompany me. Oldie, pray deliver us to where this ancient dragon resides. Oh, I see you have a Naya emotes now. Certainly. Hopefully Gillenbursty will listen to reason. With luck, hopefully we can put this incident behind us soon enough. Okay, so I gotta go yell at some dragon to let me exist? Got it. Long delayed cutscene, let's go. This way? Looks like this way. Nom nom nom. Wait, I went too far. I remember how to stream and play this game honest. Hungry cat always sad. So you are the children of man who seek to undo my efforts to keep Barless forgotten. Enough. Cease this affront and return from whence you came. Merciful Gillenbursty, I fear this is a dreadful misunderstanding. It is not by our own volition that we endeavor to repair the plaza. No, we are here at the behest of the Muggles. And in fact, our role is merely to teach them of stonemasonry, not more. As you are doubtless aware, the Muggles are bound by an ancient accord with Hraesvelgr to guard and maintain Zenith. As it happens, several of Hraesvelgr's own brood are even now lifting stones in a show of support. Forgive me my boldness, but do you mean to put a stop to such efforts? Or his bird is over here making up for lost time. Bold indeed. You are right. I cannot oppose the will of Hraesvelgr, if there is truth in your words. It's true, Kupo. If you require proof, just visit the plaza yourself. You only need to ask Christ Volger about the covenant we share. My dear Mogson, pray let me handle this matter. We can tread carefully. We must tread carefully. I would very much like to leave this parley without any singed hairs. Mighty Gillenbursty, I believe a dragon of your strength would have no difficulty driving us from the plaza and razing to the ground. But I also believe you are wise. Too wise to act rashly, without knowledge of our intentions or our sincerity. Perhaps, if you would prove your worth, then so be it. Restore the splendor of ages past to Barles, and I shall oppose you no longer. That's it. We're already well on our way, Kupo. Rest assured, Barles will be restored in no time. Will it? Long ago the plaza held a fountain, from which flowed an unending stream. To build such a thing now would be an impossible feat. I would expect no less than to be tasked with the impossible. To construct a fountain on barren land seems an unsolvable riddle. Do not fear, however, for we will find a way, as we have many times before, won't we, Mogson? Naturally, Kupo. We'll show you the worth of the Mogbenders. Excellent. Well then, my dear Gillenbursty, we shall set to work at once. In the meantime, I trust you will see fit to allow our repairs to resume unimpeded. Very well, child of man. I shall tolerate your presence for the time being. So I gotta go make a fancy thingamabob with the ever-flowing fountain? Back this way! Terracin, how do I do it? Well, not the ideal outcome. There is naught for it but to turn our attention to the task at hand. Not only must we build a fountain, but we must also secure a source of water. Gillenbursty is well aware of the fact that we are surrounded by dust and wind-worn brick, which is why he expects us to fail. But we shall prove him wrong. It would be best to first seek the wisdom of those most familiar with the land. Tell me, Mogson and Oldie, how do you go about securing water for your peoples? Truth be told, I've never thought too deeply about it, Kupo. If our throats are dry, or if the flowers are drooping, we just go to the springs north of Miqo'te. When we wish to wash the dirt from our scales, we tumble into the nearest cloud, and when our throats are parched, we slake our thirst with the blood of our prey. The fountains of Miqo'te are entirely too far away, and somehow I doubt a fountain of blood is what Gillenbursty had in mind. How about you, Archon? Any ideas? I search for a water source when we could make one. Make one? But how would we... Aha! Archon. My boy, I could kiss you. Of course, the Rose Knights of Count's Clamptop. They keep their stores of water plentiful with the spring crystals found in abundance throughout the Sea of Clouds. Such an ingenious solution. Gillenbursty may be stubborn, but even he should be impressed. I believe he would, my dear oldie. That settles it then. We must procure spring crystals. Of course, it would be preferable if we did not have to travel all the way to the Sea of Clouds. Can they be found near here? We're in luck, because I often fly over a crystal that seems to have water trickling from its surface. I have a suspicion this one might be one of those spring crystals you speak of. All that's left is to gather them, then. Oldie, show me where they are, and I'll bring back as many as I can carry. Gillenbursty will know our worth, Kupo. Well, I Cannot deny Moxon's enthusiasm. However, neither he nor Oldie have actually seen a spring crystal up close. And it would be a shame if what they brought back was unusable. Follow them, so you may judge the crystal's quality. I wonder if there's a mount that just plays the Moogle music constantly. I'd be very surprised if there wasn't. It is still ungodly hot today. Water trickles forth from the crystal in thin rivulets, each running dry before reaching its base. There's little hope this can be used as a supply for the fountain. From the skies, I could not tell that this crystal was so dry. Before not, for you in the company of a dragon. When I unleash my mighty roar, this crystal will awaken, and water will gush forth from it like a geyser. I simply need some time to gather my strength. 1 century should do the trick. Brother was around that age when he learned to roar. Cannot wait even 100 years? I pity you, truly. Well, I suppose we must ask Brother for his help again. I'm certain this time we can skip the trial. No, Oldie, we can't wait 100 years. We don't live for eternities. This way? Our friend this way? I mean, it's down from here, but... Over there? Where do I have to go? Where are you? Over here? There you are. Way off, come this way. Well met. My brother tells me you wish to borrow my strength again. You mean to awaken a crystal? A simple matter. Very well, you have my wings. Climb atop my back and guide me to this crystal. Oldie, you stay behind. Archon, if we should become separated, return here and my brother shall summon me. I get to ride a dragon. I would become separated. Whee! Let's go ride the dragon to the crystal and then yell at it. Yep, yell at it. We're getting to the stage of Moogle quests that I have never done, ever. I've done some of the lower level stuff, but I have not finished anything besides ARR before. So hey, new territory. It's like up there, isn't it? Right? It's up here, right? Or is it even further? Good lord. This... Yeah, I thought this looked familiar. And yell at it! Dinosaur, you wanna F off? Dinosaur. No. Bad. Bad kitty. Bad. Sir, we have work to do. Look, the water is spouting forth, Kupo. This crystal will make the perfect source for our fountain. Now then, we just need to break off a few shards. I am relieved. I could have just as easily shattered the crystal by mistake. Fortunately, I did not. I've gathered the largest shards I could find. Now let us be off to Zenith, and I will show Gulin Bursty that Arles will shine once more. I can just fly the dragon back over there. No sense dismounting and remounting. Back to Zenith. Do, 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 do. You know, shouldn't we, like, make the fountain before we talk to Gillenbursty? Seems like it makes a lot more sense. Now we're just gonna be like, we have some crystals. It's cool, right? Gillenbursty, we've done it! The fountain in Barles will flow as gloriously as before, Kupo. So you have just secured a water source? It was a team effort, Kupo. Archon suggested we use spring crystals, and Old D told us where to find one. We've gathered more than enough shards to keep the fountain flowing indefinitely. I know of these crystals, but do not attempt to deceive me. There are none with the strength of which you speak. There were none, Kupo, but through will, perseverance, and determination, we were able to find a solution. Those words... it is nothing. Proceed, Moogle. With Way-Off's mighty roar, we awakened a spring crystal, and now we have enough water to make 5 fountains. Surely our deeds have proven that we are worthy to continue our work. Impressive, little one. However, your story tells only the deeds of man and dragon. What has your kind contributed? There's still much work to be done, and the spring crystal is but one component. From here on out, it's the responsibility of the Mogmenders to see the fountain completed, Kupo. Your words bespeak confidence, and more importantly, sincerity. Very well. You may remain in Barles. Cool. On one condition. Rising from the fountain was once a statue, a monument to friendship and peace. You will see it restored to Barles. A statue? We've never built something like that. What if it proves beyond our capabilities, Kupo? Then I shall make the plaza dust and rubble once more. Well, it appears we have no choice to succeed then. Gillenbursty, the statue we raise will be even better than you remember. I promise. There's something unique about that one. Do you not agree? And back to Mogzen. What's up? A monument of friendship and peace, and our latest challenge, Kupo. I suppose we consider this the Mogmender's first commission. I must admit I'm a bit nervous. Our reputation is at stake. So the dragon has requested further work be done to the plaza? Mogzen, I have no doubt you and the Mogmenders rise the challenge you have risen to many others. Remember the wisdom I have tried to impart to you. I won't disappoint you, Tarzan. Even if it looks like there's no way forward, I'll find one. Now, let's begin work on the fountain. Okay, this doesn't seem to particularly... That is crystalline solution done. Without having to craft anything, apparently. We have our fountain. Thanks to your effort, the Fountain of Barles has been restored. Continue assisting the Mogmenders to see repair of the plaza completed. The place looks a lot cooler than it used to. Reputation up. Now we're trusted. New tribal quests. Blah blah blah. You undertake 3 additional. Blah blah blah.